Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I'm going to do another quick little review. This time it is The Batman, one of my most anticipated movies of this year, if not the most anticipated, and I'm pretty sure it's the same with Kat. We both watched it, just got home, threw up some lights, and because I just had to talk about it immediately. And don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm most likely just going to say the exact same things that every other reviewer has been saying, or that you've been hearing in every other review out there. And there are a lot of reviews already. I don't get early screenings or anything like that, so just had to wait until the movie actually opened up here in Denmark, and then watched it here tonight. And it was quite the experience. Just say off the bat straight away, no pun intended, I absolutely loved this movie. Same did Kat, or Kat loved it as well. I don't know where to rank it already necessarily, and I don't know if I want to compare it to all the other Batman movies, because they are quite different, but it's way up there already. Gonna have to watch it again. Obviously, it's difficult to take that crown away from The Dark Knight, but they did such a good job with this movie. The character of Batman in particular, I think they just really, because he's just starting out. It's the first 2 years in Gotham, him as the Cape Crusader, and he's making mistakes. He's learning along the way, and he has to rely a lot on the people around him, like Jim Gordon, played by Jeffrey Wright, who's doing an amazing job as well. The back and forth between him and Batman is extremely good. Alfred, of course, always a good supporting character for Bruce Wayne or Batman. We have Catwoman in there, being played by Zoe Kravitz to perfection. She is just, that is perfect casting right there, if you ask me, at least. The villain, Paul Dano, as the Riddler, he is scary and unhinged, and he just seems realistic in a way. I'm not going to say much more than that, but it certainly played into things that might be a comment on some of the stuff that's going on today, or at least it just seemed very realistic that a person like this might exist because of circumstances. And then we have Colin Farrell, who is unrecognizable as the Penguin. He went all in on that role. Did such a great job. And other great supporting characters, like John Turturro playing Carmine Falcone, chilling performance by him as well. Many other great performances inside of that movie. Everybody did a great job there. The music by Giacchino, people pronounce it differently, Michael Giacchino, but that was a great score that really fit just the vibe of the movie and the Batman universe extremely well. And it also very much supported that eerie feeling that you have throughout the entire movie, because it is, just as advertised, very much a dark and gritty crime, thriller, noir kind of movie. It has those elements all throughout. It is also a quintessential Batman movie. The themes are spot on as well. Towards the end, I definitely teared up just because of everything that was going on. And I really want to talk about all the stuff inside of the movie, all the little twists and surprises therein, but it's gonna have to save that for, but maybe some sort of spoiler talk at some point. I know I don't really do a lot of that anymore, but I plan on returning to it. So maybe I'll get to talk spoilers with the Batman as well, because I really want to get into the nitty-gritty there of the movie. And Gotham itself is very much a character in this movie. This is by far, out of all the Batman movies, the movie where I really feel like Gotham, that is not a place where you want to live at all. It is very rough in there. And what sort of effect does Batman have on the people in Gotham and the criminals as well? That was a big part of the movie, and I really love that. That's what I said with quintessential Batman themes. They really get into that. And I also do want to comment on something that I've heard in other reviews with Robert Pattinson as Batman in particular. He is, and I thought that this made a lot of sense. He is, he's not doing the whole Batman and Bruce Wayne are clearly separated, and he's kind of putting on a mask when he's being Bruce Wayne and being that playboy billionaire. Like, he hasn't learned that just yet. He's very much focused on being Batman, and he is Batman through the entire movie, I would say. I don't think if that necessarily spoils anything, but it's at least something that I've heard a lot of other reviewers talking about, and I just want to back that up and say that, yes, that is true, but to me, it makes a whole lot of sense. He is dark, he is brooding, but he is Batman, and I think Robert Pattinson was perfect in that role. He really, really, really did a good job. And I could probably keep talking about it. As I already said, I want to get into everything, but I'm just going to leave it there. Go see this movie. It is a long movie, so remember to go to the bathroom beforehand, bring snacks and maybe something to drink. But if you're like me, then your eyes are going to be glued to the screen for the entire runtime, and you might not even get to your snacks and your drinks, because it's a really thrilling movie, and it's really exciting, and it's really well made, and I absolutely loved it. What about you guys? Have you seen it yet? Have you had the chance to see it yet? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and then I will see you as soon as possible. Bye.